Okay. Welcome back, everyone. First off, I just want to say thank you for your time. And I appreciate you all. Hold on one second here. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate every single one of you and all the support that you give me in any which way, shape, or form that you show it. For anyone who happened to stumble across this video and hasn't seen the previous ones, what's going on here is this is my first time playing this game, and I kind of get the feeling I'm pretty close to the end, actually, but one of my brothers and my best friend have been hounding me to play this game for many years, and so I finally, after my last stream, wasn't really sure what I was gonna do. And so I was like, well, let's just knock this one out, because I haven't played it before, and I figured we could just get this one out of my list of games that I haven't played. What I was doing before I turned off my last stream is, I don't know, I'm just being an idiot is what I'm doing. Oh wait. Let's see here. I'm just blindly taking shots in the dark, and I'm stopping. I'm done with it. I've been trying to get Odin, is what I'm doing, and I've exhausted like all of the things I could think of, and now I'm doing ridiculous stuff like going through the waterways here under the castle, thinking that, well, maybe I missed a secret room down here, and he's down here, and then this one guy started like casting Tiny on my party members. So I was like, well, hey, maybe that's the secret. I have to be tiny, and then I can walk under the a little tiny doorway somewhere, like an idiot, right? So I'm not gonna play this stupid game anymore. I mean, I'm not calling the game I'm playing stupid. This little stupid game of trying to solve this riddle with shots in the dark. I'm done with that. It seems to me that there are riddles, yes, but they always, so far anyway, have had, trigger points. And I thought that the trigger point was to get, what's her name here? Rydia, whatever her name is. I was certain that as soon as I got her back, because this guy here, he says, I hear voices from the basement, I'm scared. Okay, alright, that makes sense. There was a guy in her hometown that said that Odin is under the castle, right? And this was when she was missing, Oh my word. Did I literally? No. I didn't. Okay. I thought I checked every freaking square down here before. Apparently not. So... where was I in my conversation with my mind? Okay, so I came down here before, and wait, that's right, because I didn't check that room. Maybe I should look at there. I came down here, and there was the king down here, right? And he's like said something about go to where the summoners are from, or something like that, right? And so I did that, but I didn't have her in the party yet. So I was like, well, as soon as I get her back in the party, you know, then I'll bring her down here, and that'll solve the puzzle. But I came down here, and, like, no. Nothing. Nothing at all, right? So I pretty much give up. I don't have any more hints. But I suspect I have not I've not hit the trigger yet, right? Whatever it is. No, this is... Oh, I may as well. Hit all the torches, right? Anyway, Odin would not be required to beat the game anyway. I can't imagine it would be. It would just be a nice little feather in my cap to solve that riddle. But if I haven't figured it out yet, then I don't know, man. I don't know what I could possibly have missed. Although, I did miss that freaking lamp, or this secret door somehow. I didn't check this room though, because I don't know where you'd be hearing voices from. I thought that I had found it, actually. Well, whatever. So, I don't know. I'm completely at a loss. I just have no clue where I'm supposed to go. Well, I figure I'm supposed to go down there to where the king was, and I figured she would have to be here for it. But it's not working, so... I'm just going to go to what I know I can do, which is advance the main storyline. That I was told. I don't remember who... Oh, the guys who did the repairs, who put the hook on the ship, said that it's for the tiny Bronco. So naturally I went over here, and then this guy tells me I need a tail. Like, what the hell tail, dude? What the hell kind of tail is he talking about? Like, I've never encountered a monster that drops tails, so I don't know what he is getting at there. Like, I'm lost. I don't even remember anything like even remotely close to Tails. But I do know this is where I'm supposed to go next. So I can go ahead and do that. Who knows, maybe I'll find a tail in here, right? There's always that. I mean, that would probably be what's actually supposed to happen, is I'm probably supposed to go here first and then solve the riddle of the tail. What the hell? What the hell is this? Who are these people? I thought this was like monsters and shit. We're the people of Eblan. Black. For 10 grand. I'm not really in opposition to 35 grand. To buying armor usually. Usually armor is worth it. Weapons and 39, 24, 23. Well, looks like that's better. I think we'll just do that. Okay, there's that. Now, boomerangs, archer. Alright, well, I'm gonna go... Okay, we don't want to go there yet. We hid in here. Ninjas, okay. Well, they kidnapped the king and queen. Alright, well, let's go back to the entrance there. And, let's go ahead and get that chest. Oh, chests plural, I guess. I should check what she's got equipped for. Giant bat. I should go check and see what she has equipped for arrows right now. Maybe no arrows. Yeah, she needs to get that whip out again. If my headset is kind of crappy, I do apologize. I don't know if it's a bad wire or if it's a bad plug, I'm not sure, but I got something going on here. I ordered a dongle for a different controller. It should hopefully get here later in the week. Alright, let's see here. You need arrows. I wonder what Medusa arrows do. I'm guessing it's like bio or something? Or no, it turns to stone. Okay. I'm assuming turns to stone. That's some high level shit there, man. I think I'll just go with darkness. Use that for now. And we're gonna give you your whip back because that seemed to be a whole lot better. Sadly we lost Yang, who was just outright awesome. But Cain can play his role. Basically, I haven't had too much difficulty with let me see here. There hasn't been a whole lot here that the game has thrown at me that I thought was really all that bad. But in the spots that did, what the hell? Does that weapon have fire on it? He doesn't have a fire weapon equipped, does he? I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea down here. We're probably fighting a lot of well, I don't know if we're fighting a lot of undead, but we're fighting some undead. Let me just double check. He should have that paladin weapon on. Yeah, legend. That's what I thought he should have. Alright. There was somebody watching my stream from yesterday, and he was asking me why I wasn't using the fire weapon when I first got it for him. And I guess two reasons. One, I had forgotten that I had picked it up, but two, and this is probably why I had forgotten that I had picked it up, is that I have this thing about using elemental weapons. I don't like doing it. Like I'm fine, like if I'm fighting like a like if I'm fighting a boss, for example, that has a specific elemental weakness or something like that, then I'm totally cool with, you know, equipping the best gear for that battle. But, unless it's a game where they're just saying beforehand, hey, this monster is weak to this particular weapon, or if it's a situation where, like, some of the more later Final Fantasy games had Libra, and you could change your gear in battle. So, I mean, you know, it's a little bit more advanced stuff there, but, you know, if you can scan an enemy, find out what it's weak to, and then adjust your gear accordingly, you know, there's that kind of thing. Some games use a mechanic like that more so than other games do, but I'm not in opposition to that kind of thing. You know, you have to do the legwork to find out. You have to use the scan ability, and then you have to go and read what it says, and then you have to go and adjust your gear accordingly, so there are steps involved. Or if it's a game that you've played, you know, a number of times and you're familiar with it, and you know it's coming up, you can prepare yourself for those battles. Stuff like that. But generally speaking, I don't like having elementals on the weapons. Now, I guess the exception to that would be like a holy elemental. The reason being for that is that it's pretty rare, in my experience, in the games that I've played. Now, I've played a lot of games in my life, but I've not played every game out there, okay? Nothing close. But as a general rule, monsters don't typically absorb holy, or they are not typically like strong against holy, except for maybe if you're in like one particular dungeon in the game where whatever happens to reside there is either strong against holy or absorbs holy or something like that. But outside of the one possible exception, holy is usually something that's pretty neutral as far as like, I mean, it's either, it's one of those things where it's stronger against everybody, virtually everyone, than say a weapon that has no elemental affinity on it, without having the drawback of, say for example, undead are typically weak to fire, but then, you know, in a lot of games, the undead might party themselves up with things that absorb fire. So, I mean, half the monsters in the formation might be weak to fire, the other half of the monsters might be absorbing it. So you kind of find yourself in a spot where, oh man, I didn't even see that to the left there. What an idiot I am. Shuriken. Who can equip that? Or am I going to get another player to join my party? And there's still a lot left of the game? I was thinking we were coming to the end of it here. Shuriken. I would assume it's the ninja weapon. The people that can use the throw command would be able to use Shuriken. Or Boomerang. You know, it's possible some of the other characters can use it. I don't know, I guess I can look. I don't know, I didn't buy the Boomerang. Yeah, that dancing didn't do anything for me. Well, one Shuriken is not really all that great unless, you know, you only need one and then it can be used multiple times or something. But in my experience in Final Fantasy games, Shuriken is a consumable. Stale Man? Fell asleep, that's not good. You know, I wish there was a memory option, like cursor memory. Alright, there we go. That'll take care of the stale man. I don't know if any of you out there are baseball fans or not, but today was the trade deadline in baseball, Major League Baseball. And I was kind of surprised a number of, well, usually what happens is, like generally speaking, the best players from the bad teams will find themselves being moved around to more competitive teams. That's just the nature of the way baseball is structured. But specifically, the back end of the bullpen, which is like, if you're not a big fan of baseball, you don't know what that means. That's like the people that come in at the end of the game. If a team has the lead, or if it's tied, or if it's really close, but usually usually I guess in the 7th, 8th, or 9th inning, if the game is really, really close, like a one-run game, then these are the guys that are the best pitchers, and they'll come in and try and either give the team a chance to come back from behind, or to hold on to the lead. And every team has a handful of these guys that are really, really good. Even the bad teams have some guys at the back end of the bullpen that are good. And what happens a lot of times is the teams that are bad will trade away those bullpen pieces for prospects. And that did happen this year, but some of the players that I was expecting to be moved weren't moved. So it was kind of strange. When I say moved, I mean traded. It was kind of surprising, some of the trades that were not made. But probably the biggest move was, there's a player named Juan Soto. He is one of the uniquely talented young baseball players. He got traded, which is not a real big shock or anything like that. Yeah, we're good. It's just that the team that he went to, you say, okay, well, if he's a uniquely talented young player, why would that team trade him away? Well, so it works like this. Baseball players, when they first arrive in the major leagues, the high level of baseball, they have a contract that is however many years long, and based on a number of factors, that contract might be a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. Anyway, once a player reaches a certain level of tenure, if you want to call it that, then they have the option to, like, their contract has been fulfilled, and then they can choose to become unemployed, and then they can basically well, it's called free agency, but basically what happens is the other teams court that player and try and convince that player to take their money and play for their team. And that's typically the way that the player will auction off basically his skill set or whatever, you know. Anyway, so if a team has controlling interest in a player who is nearing the end of their original contract where they can just leave, then the player that, or the team that owns that contract, will receive little or nothing in compensation when that player leaves. But if they trade the player, like say for example in the final year of their contract, then they can get some sort of compensation at least for that departing player. Juan Soto was traded. Well, he played for the Washington Nationals. He helped them win a World Series. So, you know, whatever, man. Without him, they would not have won that World Series. So, they wouldn't even have got there without him. So they can't be too salty about him leaving. But they offered him an astronomical amount of money, and he turned it down. Which, for me, I think he's a moron. Or maybe he's not a moron, but he's taking bad advice from people that maybe don't have his best interest in mind, and he's taking a huge gamble. Because if something happens to him, so contracts in Major League Baseball are guaranteed, right? So let's say he signs a contract for 10 years for hundreds of millions of dollars, okay? It's like basically he just wins the lottery there, right? If something happens to him and he gets hurt somehow, he doesn't even have to be on the field, you know? He can get into a car accident. It doesn't really matter. That contract is guaranteed, and he will receive that money even if he never plays a game again, right? That's just the way it is. It sounds stupid, and I'm not going to say it's not stupid. It is kind of stupid, but the contracts are guaranteed in Major League Baseball. So if he takes an offer to say play for Washington for 10 years for hundreds of millions of dollars, I don't even remember exactly what they offered him, but somewhere in the ballpark of 10 years, $400 million, which is just absolutely insane. If somebody offered anybody in the world except for a handful of these crazy athletes $400 million to do a job that they love, that they're already doing now for 10 more years, they'd be like, sure, where do I sign, you know? But he's listening to people that are telling him, hey, you can get more money. Well, I mean, at $400 million, I think you're okay there, you know? Now, I understand if he can get $450 million somewhere else, we're talking about $50 million, okay? $50 million is a lot of money. But, you know, one bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush, right? That's the way I look at it. So I think he should have just taken the money. Now maybe he doesn't want to play in Washington. That might be another part of it too. That he just simply does not want to play in Washington. And because he does not want to play in Washington, he doesn't want to sign a 10-year deal or whatever kind of deal. He just doesn't want to play for them his whole career. Maybe he wants to go play for the New York Yankees or something, right? And so if that's the plan, that he wants to play somewhere else, then, alright. But, I don't know. I guess if he hates playing in Washington, I don't know. It's not my decision to make, I just can't imagine myself being in a situation where I'm doing the job I've worked my whole life to be able to get. And now I'm doing the job at the highest level. And I love my job. And I want to do my job for as long as I can. And now someone is telling me, hey, I want to give you $400 million. Just continue to do your job here. I mean, it's guaranteed money, dude. So the thing is, he runs the risk of if something happens, if he gets in some sort of an accident between now and whenever he signs a contract with someone, he could get nothing. So there is the possibility he could come out with nothing. And if I'm offered $400 million, guaranteed, and he wouldn't even have to, play for them for 10 years, when you sign a contract like that, there are going to be clauses in there where the team can trade you away if they wish to. There's going to be clauses in there where you can have a no-trade clause where you have to agree to the place that they want to trade you. There's all sorts of different things that come into play with this. But he takes the $400 million guaranteed money, and then, he and his family and everybody that he knows is set for life, right? For generations to come. I mean, that's generational money right there. $400 million, even after taxes. I don't know what taxes would be on that, like that kind of tax bracket, like how much, what percentage do they take? I know that for somebody like me, you're looking at about 30% right off the top, 25% minimum, but for a majority of the people in this country, I would say, if you work let's just imagine you work a 4-day work week and you work 10-hour days, right? Just for the sake of example, because it's really easy. The first 3 days that you work, you get to keep the money for it. On that 4th day, the government extorts all of the money that you earned on that 4th day. Those 10 hours that you worked, if you work a 40-hour work week, you get paid for the 30 hours. The last 10 hours, or maybe it's the first 10 hours, they take the first 10 hours from you, your first day that you work. The first 10 hours, the federal government extorts that money from you. And the state that I live in has low state income tax, so, my state doesn't bend us over and rape us of our money. I live in a state that's actually pretty good that way. In fact, most people get a refund every year from the state. But not all states are like that. But for you and me and most people in this country, let me double check here. It's 30% off the top. So it's literally more, it's pretty close to 30%. Now, I don't know, different tax brackets, it's a little bit different, If somebody makes less than $20,000 a year, which I guess if you're in high school and you live in your mom's basement and you're still going to high school and you work, at the pizza shop after school, and you make less than $20,000 a year, which you have no bills. Well, I guess it just depends, this day and age, kids probably have to pay for a phone, probably have to pay for their video game. I guess it depends on the family, right? Every family is going to be a little bit different. Some families, the kids don't have to pay for anything. Mom and dad or whoever your guardians are just pay for everything. But you know, that's not the way it is for everybody. Even kids that grow up in affluent neighborhoods and come from a family that has money, a lot of times that kid's parents will insist on the kid learning the value of money, and the kid has to, you know, work. You know, they'll help him out and stuff, but they don't want the kid to become, you know, a spoiled little sack of shit, you know. And that's good, you know, I think, anyway. I don't know what I would do. I don't have kids, and I'm not wealthy. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the way you want to look at that, you know. If you live in the United States of America, it doesn't matter what your income level is, you're wealthy compared to the rest of the world, and definitely compared to the rest of humanity. Like the course of history and humanity, like, dude, think about it. Like 500 years ago, imagine living in the conditions even the most wealthy people lived in 500 years ago. Would have been foul and nasty and filthy by today's standards. Ugh, nasty. Imagine the stink, dude. Imagine the stink on every person that you walk by, because there's no running water. There's no water purification. People bathed like 1 or 2 times a year. Just imagine the stench. The foul stench. I mean, the only way you could get really away from it would be to live by yourself in the middle of nowhere. And then you'd only have to smell your own foul stench, and maybe the rest of your family's. You wouldn't have to smell the rest of the world's foul stench. And that's the people that had, you know, financial wherewithal of their day. I just, ugh. People in America are blessed beyond all imagination, really. But by modern standards in America, I would not be viewed as wealthy. I don't even know what wealthy is anymore, you know, because so many people in this country, they have a lot of nice stuff, right? Nice clothes, nice electronics, nice vehicles, nice homes, nice furniture, but they don't own any of it. The bank owns all of it, or the credit card companies, because they buy everything they own on credit. So, I mean, I guess if you have a good paying job and you're like, well, I make a lot of money right now, but I don't want to wait to enjoy the income level that I have. I want to just enjoy it now, and I'll pay for it as the income trickles in over the next, you know, rest of my life. So that's, I guess, the thought process, right? You know, somebody signs a deal and they have a 6-figure job now, and oh, did I really miss those? Son of a bitch. So they get a 6-figure job, and they don't want to wait to, you know, enjoy that income. They want to enjoy the fruit of that income now, before they have received payment, right? So what they do is they go and they go to a bank and say, hey, this is how much money I make. Give me an advance of hundreds of thousands of dollars. so that I can buy a house and cars and a boat and an RV and nice clothes and nice jewelry and nice electronics and nice furniture. And then I'll just pay you guys every month for like the next 30 years. How's that sound? And the banks are like, sure, we'll do that. We're just going to pay you. We're just going to, you know, collect a sizable amount of money from you in interest, but we'll gladly give you that money. And that's what most people do in this country. That's how they live. They just live on, everything's on credit. The main issue with that is that if something ever goes sideways in their life, they're living at a level that is not their own, you know? Sure, if nothing goes wrong, then, you know, they'll be making that money over decades, and there you go. But what if it turns out that, you know, they hate that job? Well, now they become accustomed to a certain lifestyle, right? And even though they hate their job, which then makes them hate their life, they have to keep going to that job because, well, then they'd have to give everything back. They'd have to file bankruptcy. So then they get massive amounts of stress, which does terrible, terrible things to the body, the mind, the soul, everything. It's terrible. And this never used to be a thing, man. You know, you go back to the boomers, and definitely before the boomers. The boomers were the first generation that started really buying assloads of stuff on credit. Honestly. But even the boomers, for the most part, they kept things within reason, you know? It was mainly the house, right? 30-year mortgage. Most people weren't driving a Mercedes. Still today, most people don't drive a Mercedes. But no, they just drive a Tahoe or a Jeep. Or some other kind of big-ass SUV thing that they really don't need and really can't afford. But hey, it's become so important to how do I say, put on display your, what class you're part of, I guess. Or it's less that, it's more, it's more putting on display that you are part of a socioeconomic class that you really aren't part of. That does seem to, on some level, make people feel better about themselves. And there is some psychology to that, you know. Not necessarily putting yourself in debt and having things that are beyond your means, but comparing yourself to people who have less than you is... So, like, if you ever want to really feel bad about yourself, go get in your car and go drive to a neighborhood that is like 2 pay grades higher than yours. And go look at those people's houses, and go look at those people's cars, and go look at those people's manicured lawns, and go look at the hired labor that they have working in the yards, because they sure as hell don't work in their own damn yards. That's a really good way to start feeling like shit about your life. Just go 2 pay grades higher than what you exist in, and just look at all the nice shit that they have that you don't have. That's a really good way to make yourself feel like shit. But it doesn't have to make you feel like shit. If you don't look at it from the perspective of, damn it, I wish I had this thing that they have that I don't have. Don't do that. That's the worst thing you can do. You'll never ever be happy. And it doesn't even have to be something like materialistic like that. Really? If your focus, did I even save? I don't think I did. If your focus is thinking about something that you don't have that you wish you did, you'll be miserable. That's the fastest way to misery, is focusing on the thing that you don't have that you wish you did. You can never find happiness that way. I would go so far as to say it's impossible. But on the flip side of that coin, if you ever want to feel really good about yourself, go take your car and drive around the neighborhood of the people who live 2 pay grades below you, and you look at the vehicles in those neighborhoods, and you look at the homes that these people are living in, and you look at the sadness, and maybe, hopefully anyway, you will find yourself feeling extremely thankful for all that you do have to be thankful for, because it doesn't matter what your place on the socioeconomic ladder is, you do have a lot to be thankful for. And there are always people that have things worse off than you. If you're watching this stream, there's people out there that don't have eyes that work. If you're listening to this stream, there are people out there that don't have ears that work. There's always somebody out there that's got it worse off than you. And if that can be the perspective that a person holds, which is that they're thankful, and, you know, everybody's going to have a different perspective on religion and stuff too, but if a person does have a faith that they can lean on, and they can say thank you to their God, whoever that might be for that individual, that is something that psychologically has a huge impact on people as well. Having a strong faith in something. It seems weird because it doesn't really matter, you know, like if you look at different cultures and stuff like that who have different religions and stuff like that. it from religion to religion, it does make a difference, right? But at the same time, I guess let me put it this way. Religion, like, take, for example, a family, right? A family that has a deeply rooted faith in whatever their religion is. And that's something that binds the family together and is a very positive thing in that family's life. That family will be more successful on a broad range of metrics than a family that does not have that religious glue that holds the family together. And it doesn't matter what the culture is. It doesn't matter if it's a Buddhist culture from the east somewhere. It doesn't matter if it is a Judaism. It doesn't matter if it's Christianity. It doesn't matter if it's Muslim faith. It doesn't matter what it is. Hindus. It doesn't really matter what it is. Having that as a core part of the family does have a massively positive impact. But if you go further through the religions themselves, you would find that certain religions, I guess you could say, have a greater rate of return, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Like, certain cultures do better than other cultures, like, as far as, well, the one thing that probably is the single most important thing as far as success, if you want your children to have success in life, it's a close family. It doesn't matter what culture you're from, if you have religion or no religion, having a close family is huge. Absolutely huge. Having a mother, having a father, having grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles, who are all on each other's side. That is such a big deal. Having pride in one's family and going out of the way to not shame one's family. That's one reason why, at least in our country, in the United States, why people from Asian countries succeed at greater rates than people from other parts of the world, is because they have such close, tight families. They stick together like freaking super glue, man. They're very, very tight families, and there's a lot of there are expectations, and it's a really big deal, to not shame the family, kind of a thing, That's a big deal. And they bust their ass to not bring shame to the family. Other people are more lone wolf type, right? They're on their own. It's just a lot more challenging to get through life that way. Alright, where are we at now? I guess I have to go up to that fight. And I need to equip her. Probably those Medusa arrows would be nice to use. We got 70 of them. I'd hate to... And they're not going to work on a boss, though, The boss is not going to go petrify. You wouldn't think. You wouldn't think. Let's go with poison. Rubicant. He looks like freaking... What's his name? Gorbez. Cloaked in a multicolored robe. Oh. Ow. Blast you! Maybe we can heal him for him. Yeah, that sucks. Especially Yang, because he was awesome. I mean, they gave us a replacement for Tella. And technically they gave us a replacement for Yang because Kane is functional as that role. But Sid, I guess he didn't really have much of a role. He just had his toys. I'm not even sure if Sid is gone yet. But he might be. And her mom, too. Edward's crippled, laying up in bed. Anna. This is a sad game, dude. Lots of people have died. Give me a break. Ninja Edge joined. Okay, he should be in the back row with those kind of hit points. Let's see here. Well, maybe not. Maybe he... What's he got here? Flame. What's he got for equipment? Short sword. Dancing. Yeah, okay. And Poison Claw? Let's go ahead and give him a headband. And... well, that black belt's probably better than karate. Yeah. And... strength would be nice. We'll leave him in the front row for now. How do I get that one? Let's see how hard he hits. appears to be slow. So, how do you equip a Shuriken? And how do I get that chest over? Well, let's just go along. No, it's not that. I want that chest over there. Let's try this. Let's see how this goes. I'm just curious to see how this goes. He should just go on his own, right? Without me doing anything. He's definitely no Cain. He's a Cain wannabe. Well, to be fair, he hasn't had a chance to level up yet. Maybe he'll be better after we fight a few battles. That's the same thing that happened to everybody else. When I first got them, they weren't very good. Alright. That guy. I'm tempted to go back to town. If I could buy Shuriken, then he would probably kick ass. Well, let's just get out of here. We're strong enough to deal with whatever we're gonna find around here. We've got like ass load of cash. This is just a slow battle that just isn't necessary. I feel overpowered anyway. I am overpowered. I feel overpowered because I am overpowered. Okay, so I can't go up there. I can't go up there. So I would have to go back. I guess I'm okay with that. I kind of want to go back to town anyway. Just to go see. The hell did I miss? I don't remember seeing Shuriken for sale, but that doesn't mean that they weren't. There we go. And that'll be useful. I think that's like this game's version of an X potion. Why do I feel like I should be let in there? I should be able to do something there. Actually, let's do this one. Oh, dart? Sneak? Ninja? Okay, flame. Sneak is what? Steel? Oh, we do have a thief. Alright. Oh, so he can throw all sorts of shit. Okay, that's kick-ass. And ninja is flame. Okay. Sneak. Let's see what this guy has. Found Earth. He has a high turnaround rate. Okay, so you can only steal one item per monster. Or, I mean, I guess I don't know that for sure, but it said failed. Doesn't say doesn't have anything. So maybe you can steal more than once, I don't know. Boy, it's a long time coming to get your thief. They should have given you him to start the game. Why do I feel like I have to steal from a special monster to get that tail that that guy wants? Alright, Earth, yeah, what was that Earth? What the hell is that? He stole Earth. What is Earth? Oh, Earth wrench? Why would it be there? Alright, let's see what we got for weapons to buy. I'd like to be able to buy Shuriken. One would think they wouldn't be too terribly expensive. But they may not be available. Yeah, okay, armor. Yeah. Power. Maybe I should just buy that. Archer. Maybe that's better. Boomerang. We'll go ahead and we'll buy a boomerang. And we'll buy an archer. And we'll buy let's see what we got here. Great bow is 42, archer is 47, okay. And buy him 2 boomerangs. It's only 3,000, right? So I can put him in the back row. Yeah, he loses quite a bit of... Well, we'll see. We'll see. He may not keep that, but we'll find out. And then, I think we'll do... We can do that. And... double the magic power. And Gaia, I'm assuming is Earth, but it may not be Earth in this game. I was just trying to make him like resistant to elemental. And let's go ahead and let's drain. Oh, what the hell? That's the order it just puts them in? Okay. And then... Alright, let's just move on. Wait, is this the end here? The learning curve of what is a good monster to steal from. I mean, I don't know how deep the steal game is in this game. A lot of Final Fantasy games, the steal is pretty deep, but no, I mean, actually, let me think here. Final Fantasy VI, yeah, kind of. Alright, let's see here. Dart, okay, no, we're gonna just use Fight Command. We're gonna see how it works. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. And I bet he's fast. And he's on the back row. Wait a minute, can she use a boomerang? I'm just curious. No, she cannot. But she can use a great bow. We are gonna go get her. Wait, before I do this. Let's go ahead. Let's try that real quick, and then if I like the results, then I'll go invest in it. Come on, seriously? When you don't want to fight a battle, you know, they're every 5 steps, or less. When you're trying to force one, you walk around for half the freaking map. Alright, let's see what you got there. Yeah, let's go ahead and... She's just not 22. It's just not gonna work. 45 wisdom though. 27 will. Wisdom must be like dark magic or something. I don't know. Not really sure. Alright, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to go back and you can have empty and that whip, and you can have, let's do it this way. I think that works for me. I guess we could just use it and he could throw that shit. Why not, right? How would a skeleton have a cure 1 on him? Like, seriously. That would be like an ice monster carrying like fire with it. Yeah. Ow. He looks angry. He looks very angry. His sprite. What did it say? Ice, I think? Charm. It's a music charm. Oh, what a bunch of shit. Huh. Yeah, I'm overpowered here. I don't really like that, you know? Oh, wrong guy. Maybe my inventory is full. No, inventory is not full. Found Earth. You know, I like the status symbol mechanic in this game. Instead of it just being like a different color on the character, it's like got a little bit of an icon of sorts. I kind of like that. I don't know why they did away with that. That was good. Earth? Okay, so we're just collecting multiples now of things. Alright. That's fine, you can throw that shit. guess I have one of those. I should just add to it, right? Yes, there it is. Yeah, see, 2 steps and like. We're up to 80 of them now. Well, we'll move to that next. All right. Tower of Babel. I wonder if I'll be able to make it all the way through this. Damn, it's 2:30 and I'm not even tired. That's not good. That is not good. How are we gonna get out? AX potion, I think. Yeah, that's great. Where's your paladin there, buddy? You're supposed to be guarding. No. Just really going after her. It's getting kind of... haven't had to use these lives. I might have to start looking into What do we got here? Does she have life? She does. Okay, we might have to start doing that. I don't need to be running out of Phoenix down in an inopportune moment. Well, you sure fail at stealing a lot, you bum. What? Okay. Yeah, that's freaking bullshit, dude. Oh shit. Um. Oh, what? So Psych is like Osmos? Alright, there we go. And Roger. I think I'm gonna give him back his weapon. Alright. I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless, and I will see you next time I see you.